Alright guys, we are back. Blueface Baby, Skybree in the building. Banger episode. Obviously, basketball, NFL, UFC, everything's happening. I'm firing on Prize Picks. Go to @Steiny on Prize Picks. Go follow me. You can sweat my picks. Let's sweat together. If I'm not doing so hot, let me know. Go follow me on Prize Picks. Let's win. Let's win some money. It's the easiest app to use. So basically, obviously, you know, you take one player, more or less, on passing yards, rushing yards, rebounds, assists. It's that easy. Stack your players, get the multiplier, win some money. And they just adopted a new feature, the early payout. We all go through this every week where we're scared. It's almost there. We don't know if it's going to hit or not. We don't know if that player is going to get that extra 15 yards. So now what you can do is you can go to early payout. If you're sweating it and you're not sure it's going to hit, take that early payout. Just swipe, collect the money, take the winnings when you can. That's how I always look at it. Unless you're like me and you want to sweat it out. Go download Prize Picks. Use code NELK. For your first $5 entry, you're going to get $50 in free entries. No reason not to play. Prize Picks, baby. Let's go. All right, we are back. When I was Steiny, reoccurring co-host, Skybree, and then my dog from 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, right.
I think my second episode I ever did. Blueface Baby is in the building.
Yeah, right. My boy Steiny.
It's Stinny.
Steiny.
Yeah,
Wait, so you guys knew each other previous? Like you've met?
Oh, yeah, we knew each other.
Okay.
We did a podcast like, it was me, you, and Christian.
Yeah.
We did it like 3 or 4 years ago, bro.
Way back.
But it went really well, and you couldn't have been nicer. You have a song out called Baby Girl.
Yes, sir.
This is the first one out since...
Yeah, first one, man. And I feel good about it.
Did you have it written... Did you write it in jail?
Made it the day before, shot it. Put
Really?
it out.
Damn. Did you write it all when you were locked up?
Nope. It's crazy because everybody was like, man, what the fuck you doing in there? You ain't writing no music. And I'm like, man, I ain't got no motivation. Like, I'm in prison.
Yeah.
You didn't write music at all?
Nothing. I didn't write
Nothing?
I used to try, but, you know, I don't have no beats. That's like writing poetry.
What? How do you get more jacked in jail? Because, like, how are you gaining weight? Isn't it, like, shitty food and, like, low portions? Because you came out big as hell.
Yeah, it's they don't feed you, like, obviously enough to get this big, so I put in a lot of extra work. You know, you go to the store, you get to spend $300 a month.
At the store?
At the store, yeah.
Well, walk us through that.
So $300 a month, it's not enough, obviously.
It ain't enough.
But if you shop right, so what I did is I just bought like a 30-pack. One pack, then I go oatmeal. This one I'm obviously not eating the same thing too repetitively, but I make sure I eat 5 meals a day for like.
What is 5 meals a day? That's a lot.
I know.
300.
You're eating good.
Like what? 300 locked up is probably what, like 2,500 on the streets monthly.
The store is a little bit cheaper. You know, the things are better priced. So a pack of mashed potatoes is probably about $2.25, $2.50. A bag of chips, big bag of chips, probably like $2. But the big size, you know.
What's the most expensive thing they got in there?
Expensive thing, I'd probably say
They have caviar.
Yeah, right. They got chicken.
Tomahawk steak.
They just got chicken pouches and beef pouches. You know, pre-cooked food that you just warm up.
Got it.
So basically, I kind of learned how to cook a little bit in there. I think I can
Yeah.
cook a little
Wait,
something.
I've seen. It's crazy on TikTok. They like do. I don't know if you've seen these. They do like videos where they like are cooking ramen in the toilet or they're deep frying toilet,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, they got anything in there. Just get anything in there, busting.
What was your? Yeah, we're gonna get into that. What was your method of what were you cooking up?
So I usually just make little simple, you know, hot pot.
Yeah.
Boil water out the stove, throw a chicken pouch in there, heat it up like that, get super high, you know, mix the chicken, and I get a bag of chips, crush them up all the way down to they're like salt, put some water in there, lay it down on the table, roll it over, and it makes like a tamale type, and then I just put everything inside, and I flip the bag over.
Yeah.
That's what I really like eating. So
It was gas.
Hell yeah, that was my favorite thing to eat.
What about who was your celly?
I had a couple cellies actually. I had one of my cellies, one of the homies from the hood. He's been down since 1999.
Damn.
Down for for gangs.
Yeah.
So that was probably my best celly. Like he showed me how to jail.
Yeah. So when you get in there, is it how
how important is it to get? Because I don't know much about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you would think differently because of the way I move, but I don't really know much about that. When you get in there and you meet your celly, is it like dap up, intimidation, like?
Yeah, that's another reason, I kind of got my way to, once they lock that door, then success for the night. You feel me?
Were you top or bottom bunk?
Both. So when I went in with my homie, so it's basically like if somebody's already in there, I'm going to the top.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily
So is bottom bunk like that's like what you want? Like is that like
it's the most comfortable to certain people.
okay?
But
Yeah.
I'm taller, so the top bunk was like the penthouse suite for me.
Yeah.
Plus, you ain't got to clean up as much as the person on the bottom.
Yeah, sure.
So I was with it. But then once I got out the cell with him, I ended up getting my own cell. And I was on the bottom, and I had to sell it.
What's
Who's on the top?
difference when you go from having somebody with you and then you're because they call it like what
The
solidary?
difference is like with or without a cell.
When you're not with somebody, like, cause you're probably
It's
keeping
much better when you're not with someone because like you can kind of like I can't say that actually. I'm gonna just tell you the difference, and you tell me which one you would prefer. My experience, when you got a celly, someone's always watching you, so you're kind of doing a little bit better than you would by yourself. You're gonna clean up a little bit more. You're gonna be a little bit more, you feel me, mindful of that. And then when you by yourself, yeah, you focus a lot more, talk to yourself a lot more, but you get a little lackadaisical.
Yeah, I feel like for me, probably with like my just like we're talking about me moving that, right?
Yeah.
I probably want to be solo just in case like the Sally's like a big like
Yeah.
might want to make me a bitch type shit like that. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you about it. The astronaut is here. MoonPay. Bitcoin used to be at $1. Now it's at over $100,000. Over the last 15 years, Bitcoin has climbed like no one could have ever imagined. And the craziest thing is, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy a piece of a Bitcoin, and MoonPay allows you to do that. You can buy multiple different coins. It's the easiest app to use. You can use a debit card, credit card, Apple Pay, PayPal, Venmo, anything you can think of, you can use it. Also, they have 24/7 customer service, so you always have someone to walk you through the steps, buying, trading, selling, all that. The other reason I love MoonPay is because they have live charts. So you can always look at what coin is trending, what's going to do better next, all of that. As you know, MoonPay's been around for like 6 years now, so they are very credible in the crypto space. One of their partners is Bitcoin.com. You've definitely heard of the name, but I didn't know you can buy, sell, and store Bitcoin all in one place. Bitcoin.com. Guys, crypto is here to stay. Things are changing drastically all the time. Definitely go check out MoonPay. It's the best trading crypto account you can have. I use them. I swear by them. They are the best. Go download MoonPay right now. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't want to have to clean up. Like, I don't want to be the maid of the self.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Maddie, you would be someone's
Oh, yeah?
for sure.
You think so?
Wait, do people have like
Well, I mean, it's not the place I was at. It's not programming like that. But there is a sort of stigma, like when there's two men in the cell, one of them is looked at as that, and the other one's looked at as like
Well, it's kind of like a crib.
not necessarily, but just like a
Well, I don't mean to say like that, but it's kind of a crib. Like, you have just like any house.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Man and
saying.
woman, like someone's gonna take that out for all, someone's gonna take that.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. So and it's I don't know all up high contact. Obviously if you're bigger.
Yeah,
Well,
good.
you feel me? So
Yeah,
that's
unless
why
you're
you get
tactical.
bigger, man.
Well, I've been trained, so I'll get tactical.
But you're white though, so you're gonna be with a bunch of white boys that are like you. You're
Yeah,
not gonna be like in the cell with no big ass black people. But
really? What's up? Do they do it like that?
hell,
Yeah, they don't.
they don't
They diversify. I feel like they don't give a.
yeah, it's segregated now. Segregated. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
White, blacks on the cell.
When you walk in, are you like a big top dog? Oh, blue face celebrity.
Yeah, everybody knows I'm coming before I come.
Yeah.
So they already got the jump on me, and I'm
When
just
you
kind
walk
of like,
into your
hey.
cell, are they like tapping the thing and like chirping at you?
No, actually in there, everybody's like, I don't know, maybe it's a miserable place. Like, people weren't happy to see me.
Yeah.
Shit.
what's it like being a celebrity though? Like did people like were they like trying to kiss us or like trying to you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's strange. Like, luckily I kept it to myself, but I think if I would have indulged or that shit, it would have came with manipulation and more behind it. But I didn't indulge, so it's like, all right, you're not really fucking with how I'm coming. Like,
Were you all good in there? Or did you have to like join a crew or
Nah, I'm already
solo lone wolf? Yeah, I'll fuck with that.
like, no. As soon as I hit the yard, I'm looking for the homies. I'm going here for school right there.
No one ever wanted to hear like a. What if you did a live performance in the yard?
You know what? They actually wanted me to do that.
Did they?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but I did an interview there, and they had a DJ out there.
In the
And,
yard?
yeah, I was surprised too. They had a DJ out there. Danny Green came and played. I guess they do this thing where the inmates play against outside basketball players and whatnot. They come back like once a before.
Did you run one?
No, I didn't. They already had their team set up, but they kept asking me to perform. I'm like,
You said, yo, I'm doing that shit for free.
yeah,
They have to raise your fucking monthly food budget to at least $600.
feel me?
Yeah, you gotta get something out of that.
So I just did an interview just to show face, but I wasn't fucking sure.
Right, I get that. I mean, that'd be cool to see. But what about, obviously, we know you've been with, you've been that guy, you've been with a lot of chicks. How hard is it to go to being locked up and not seeing any women? It's all dudes.
It's actually like different. Actually, like I used to have a real high like sex drive, all the time, and I just lost it. Like as time went on, I just kind of like lost my,
You don't even think about it.
yeah,
Did you once?
all the time. Hell yeah.
Okay, so how do you do that?
So you just use your mind? Like, do you have any like?
After so long, you can envision like that person that you was like having that.
Who were you envisioning?
Did you envision her or not?
Nah.
No.
He always does this.
What?
He always does
I'm
this.
curious.
She's a pretty white girl though.
Who were you envisioning when you were?
That's a good.
Anyone in particular?
It's a good question. No, but it always varies. Like it was always different. Like sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night like hard as man, let me get the way so go back to sleep. You feel me? And then it was always different. I didn't even think about one specific person all the time.
Did you have to tell you like, yo, Sally, it's that time? Or did you guys take shifts? Like,
You know
that's
what?
what I was curious.
It is it's just kind of a thing where you just wait for him to leave. You feel me?
Yeah. You have that like second window, but
Go to yard, go to chow or something.
Yeah.
I'm from the beaches.
yeah.
As soon as he walk out that door, I'm going crazy.
Well, I'm glad you got what you needed to do, and they're done. You did come like 22 months.
Yep. A little bit under 2 years, yep.
And what else did you like? Because before, when I saw you 2-3 years ago, you bright spirited all over the internet doing your thing. You just came off Kai Stream. We did a broadcast. Like you were fucking on top of the world. So, what else besides losing the sex drive did you like learn in there? Or did anything change for you, like mentally?
Yeah, everything changed for me just based on like how everybody was moving. As time went on, it became like women and stuff. People that I thought would have just rolled it out with me no matter what.
Yeah.
They started bagging on.
Yeah. What about like? Did you become? I think I saw on the stream you became a little bit more religious.
Yeah. Yep. I had enough time to look into it, So I read a few stories in the Bible,
Yeah.
and I was digging it. I like how the Bible's like up to date.
Yeah.
Feel me?
For sure. Well, I'm glad you found something. And then what about
even what they was talking about way back then? It's like it was right now.
today?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
It is. It's like predicting the future. So, did you get all the? I know you've talked about this multiple times, but you get all the logos in there.
Oh, yep. Well, everything I already had, this and that, but everything else, yeah.
What inspired the Chase Bank?
Chase Bank.
Oh, am I slow to that?
You're not the only one. Everybody says that.
Wait, do you go through Chase Bank?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, me too.
What about the MLB?
LA gang culture, baseball type shit.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Let's make it real quick.
They know though.
They know.
They know what time it is when you do that.
Were you in a relationship with someone when you went in?
Yeah.
You were.
Well, I was in a relationship with a couple people,
A couple?
Couple people.
Okay.
Wait.
Like how many is a couple?
Probably 2.5.
What's the hash?
The half is like, this bitch might make it.
Okay.
I mean, she might not.
So did none of them?
You don't want to go in there with one. Feel me?
Did none of them last? Like
None of them last.
Okay.
The first two they was doing it before I even got to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
To the phone, bitch, what the fuck are you doing in the club?
No, they called you like that.
No, I called them like that.
They answered in the club.
No, I'm just saying like one, because when I first got in, right, I didn't get to the phone for 4 days. So they put you in like this holding area until they find you a cell, and then they just sit you there. You don't get to shower. You don't get to bring your food. That's it. So 4 days of that, I get to the phone.
Yeah.
Everybody telling me, "Hey, yeah, she was right here with him, and yeah, she was over there with them and that." You know, click, oh, this dumbass bitch.
Yeah.
She was over there. Man, I didn't even make it off the motherfucking fish, bro. I didn't get a the bitch was already going.
How hard did you go on your meat after that? That was probably a big session. Someone was like, yo, I gotta get out of here.
How hard did I go about beating with that after I called him and cussed him out?
After that, you're definitely angry. It's either a fight or you're taking it out another way.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Is that a thing when you're angry? You off
I don't
to
know about
get it
that.
out?
What?
Is that what you just
But
said?
my girl's fucking around like that? No, I didn't like that. My girl's fucking around like that. I gotta take my girl.
Brother?
No.
Are you
Wait, I
in
gotta
a
ask
relationship status right now?
Hold on one sec. Real quick. I just want to ask if next time you do get face tattoos, will you hit me up?
Yeah,
Because I feel like you could have sold.
I don't think he has any room left.
No, you could have got. We could have got prize picks right here, at least 10. Fashion Nova men on the right. Like, you gotta think smarter, boy.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Wix.
You gotta think smarter. Go ahead, Scott. What are you saying?
Jokes, huh?
What's your current relationship status?
Right now I'm single and I'm dating. I'm actively dating.
You're single and you're dating?
No.
Okay.
No, so I'm starting all over. I'm starting first. Nobody.
So you don't have a girlfriend, but you're like dating around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
What is it like when you walk out? When you first walk out of the pen and you walk out? What's the first thing on your mind? Is it women or?
Nah, just doing regular stuff. You feel me? Honestly, you're not as I think you would be, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of got to get adjusted back to reality.
Yeah.
So
Is it a
first,
hard adjustment?
yeah, a little bit, you know, appetite and it's heavy. No, it's just like imagine you being in the fucking woods for 730 days and then they bring you back to over here. You know,
Yeah.
it'll take a little bit for it to wear off.
So going off of what she said, when you were locked up and like there's visitation, did you have multiple? Or
Yeah, I got a couple visits from the county. Once I went upstate, I didn't get no visits. I wasn't really tripping though. I knew I was short timing.
Yeah.
I wasn't tripping.
Right.
I wanted to get them some time to miss me anyway.
So
I have some questions, but I feel like I'm gonna wait.
What's your relationship status?
I'm single.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am single.
Are you dating?
Yeah, we were.
I'm madly in love with my ex, but we're not together.
We're getting dinner after this, maybe. So
Me and you.
yeah, maybe. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think you could come up in here 30 minutes late?
Get over your ex.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Are you over your exes?
Oh yeah.
Wait, can I ask you? Okay. Name, you have to name what I'm about to ask you. Who's your favorite ex and who's your least favorite ex? I want names.
Favorite ex?
It's a long ass list, right?
My favorite ex is probably I ain't gonna lie, Miss Cordelia Lewis.
Really? I didn't know you guys dated. She's really beautiful.
Who?
You said Chloe,
Right.
right? Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I miss her little ass. I ain't gonna lie. But that's probably my favorite one. And my worst one.
Not into this.
Yeah, that's a big title right there. Worst.
It could be tied. It could be tied. It could be two.
Worst one. I didn't have that many girlfriends to be honest. You gonna go with. How you gonna go with the girl? What do you want to say?
I actually have mad love for Christian. I don't know what your standing is, but she was always very sweet to me. So
Nah, she's cool.
I'm gonna take sides, but like,
Nah, ain't no size. She's cool. I only say worse just because she's there's no line with her. So she's gonna go
for sure, yeah.
You gonna go through the moon with the
Two things. How do I tap into like that market? Like, how do I like the Nicki Minaj or like the, you know what I'm saying? Is that like I know
Lotto? How you crack something that's like up there with it?
Yeah. Like how come you can do it and I can't?
To be honest, that shit ain't even all that.
Really?
How do you get girls? Like, what's your method?
Me?
Like, do you DM them or like?
Uh, sometimes, but I'm more of an in-person type of person.
Okay.
Like I love energy, so if like giving me energy, like you like me,
Yeah,
and I like you, and I like what I see.
yeah,
I'm gonna fuck with you.
yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm old school with it. You know?
this dude's one of the realest guys ever. Every time we've met, it's been a fun encounter. Which also fucking hustled me bowling. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
Which was such.
look, I didn't even pay.
I did pay after the podcast. He's like, "Yo, dumbass Bradley Martin's like, yo, I got a bowling alley up the street. We should go." And this fool, I swear to God, was dog shit. It was me, him, and Christian on, and he was ass.
Wait,
And
he was ass?
he was ass, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is easy pickings." And he was like, "All right, let's put 2,000 on it." I was like, "Done." And
then you got your
I got smoked.
ass.
I'll run that back. If you give me bumpers, I'll run that back. If you give me bumpers, I'll run that back at any price. I don't know if that's bitch made, but that's how you make it.
Oh man,
No, okay, that's up.
no bumpers.
Okay, well, that's the only way I think I get that back. Speaking off that, because I was impressed, was when you did start bowling well, like you're a coordinator, you're an athlete, bro.
Get on my shit, man.
What about the boxing stuff? Because I know you fought Ed Matthews. He was actually here and he was talking to me about how you guys, I don't know if you'd actually spoken, but he told me that you guys were working on something like a rematch.
I don't even deserve no rematch. I kicked his fucking ass.
Yeah. So,
Didn't he lose to somebody else after that?
I don't know, but I watched your guys' and you won the fight.
I was like, he wasn't even really trying to fight.
You're 2-0 in the boxing ring, aren't you?
I'm
Who
fighting
else have you fought?
another TikToker. It's been they really just kind of breaking me into the game of the sport. My first two fights was kind of like, I just took whoever they offered. All right, bet, pay me. It's good.
Are you gonna run that back to somebody?
I'm supposed to be fighting Nick Young. I already got paid and everything. No Swaggy P.
Nick Young?
Swaggy P, man.
When's that fight going down?
Come on, man. Probably about I think March, April.
Damn. What platform is that? Davin?
I'm not sure yet. We still working on the state. We get the best commissioner and everything to be as possible. So we'll get to all the details once
Yeah, but that's locked in. We can
Yeah, but it's
expect that.
locked in. Yeah, it's happening. All right.
Damn. Have you released that at all?
Yep. Yeah. On stream, but not on any podcast or anything.
There you
Legit.
go. All right. Well,
So we got it here
Nick
first.
Young.
Nick Young, man.
What else do you have planned now that you just got out? Like you dropped a song. What's the future hold?
What's your 5-year plan?
Plan. So
Financial advisor Sky.
right now, I'm just get the music stuff back lit. So when I walk in these clubs and these places, whatnot, there's something to hear. But I ain't really too pressed to redo that all over again. I'm really on some like I want to sign female artists, build them up.
Yeah.
And that's really what I'm into. I like to make stars.
So I find it interesting you say that because you're definitely built for the internet. I saw you do your boy EDG, and you went on there and he gave you like a PC, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, you should become a streamer," and you declined doing it, right?
Yeah.
Why? You would be the biggest thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of popcornish,
In what way? Like you gotta play a character, you can't be yourself.
It doesn't last long. It's like you warm up the popcorn, slowly eat it, and it's over with.
I saw he made everyone leave the room and he showed you his bag.
I'm more of a oven type guy.
Yeah.
I want a production. I want to edit it. I
Yeah.
want it to be approved.
For sure.
So when I think of content creating, I'm thinking like
Quality.
yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that. So, but didn't DDG show you? He made everyone leave the room and he showed you what kind of money he's making.
Yeah, no, he showed me.
Is that crazy?
It was nothing crazy. It was, because I know the business behind things. I know it's not all to the net. You feel me?
Yeah.
None of them streamers is seeing 100% of what they're making.
Right. For sure.
Obviously.
Yeah. What you did a stream with Neon and then you FaceTimed 6ix9ine. What you guys have beef? What was the deal with that?
No, I think we both just funny people at this point. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't think it's serious. I'll never take him serious on no beef.
Yeah.
Obviously, but
Would you agree?
we entertain.
Would you agree he's probably one of the best trolls and entertainers in the game?
No, for sure.
People could say whatever they want, but I wonder when it's like when it comes to the internet beef and people taking shots at him, and I'm like, yo, this guy's gonna respond, and he's so good at this shit.
I mean, it's kind of a lose-lose with him, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't win.
Yeah.
It's
So why do you think people even respond
for the club.
to the cloud?
You know, he's got a little clout, but it's a lose-lose because he's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fry you up, and then if you get too serious, he's gonna play the game.
You don't see anything with how much, like, it seems like he's almost kind of back with the success he's had on the internet that you could be like, kind of,
Hell no, he'll never get that back.
what, the music?
The success that he had, the way he's doing
Maybe
it,
the music, but I'm talking about, like, the fame and notoriety. It seems like he's pretty much back.
that shit's popcorn, man. I tell you, this shit,
Trying to start.
all this shit's gonna go out of style, man. All this shit's gonna go out of style. All this shit, you know. So if you don't got nothing that's sustainable, that's gonna make money.
Kicking him, bro.
Like
Keep
this,
your feet off
these
people.
videos, this isn't popcorn, you know.
Yeah.
This is more like, you know,
Longevity, make some money, and
it's like the money keeps going, you know.
yeah,
You can make money off this video 10 years from now.
yeah, for sure. But what about your financials? So when you get out, do you kind of start over again?
Yeah, I'm gonna start from scratch, literally. I was in there 2 years. I didn't. Obviously, I made money, but not as much as I was making on the street.
When you come out, are you like paranoid or anxious? Like, fuck, I gotta get my bag back. And all
Hell
that
yeah,
shit?
that's the first thing. First thing you want to do.
So what's your first way of being like, damn, this is my go-to to make money right away?
Music, you know. Music is first, just because it's like I can cross promote after. Without that, I'm just wasting my time. Feel me? Even on the stream, if I don't got no music to play, I'm wasting my time.
But are you passionate about music? It seems like you kind of do it for, like Moonwalking Calabasas thing. Your Thadiana went crazy. You got your new track out, Baby Girl. But like, what's the goal then? Because if you're not like grinding in the studio,
Yeah.
how do you expect to be that guy again?
Well, at first, you know, I reached all my goals as far as musically before I was building up. So once I did that, that's when I kind of like fell off from it a little bit, like personally. Like I wasn't recording or doing as much as I was doing. But now I got the drive again. You feel me? Like I don't know, prison. I don't even know. Even my voice, I can make the high pitch again. So it's like I want to get it out while I got it.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm not banking off of it. You know, like, oh, I'm trying to be best top artist in the world. I held up.
Yeah,
I did that already. Now I'm just trying to do it again. So when I walk in the club, they can play something.
yeah.
You know?
You seem so much more composed from the last time we kicked it.
I'm sure, man. I've been around grown men that's just watching and sizing shit up all day, so it's better. You know?
Well, like when you're in there and shit, are you like always on watching your six on go?
Everybody's always watching, you know? It's all manipulation. It's all eye contest. Everybody's watching everybody. Even if you think they're not motherfuckers in the corner like this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, that's why you just gotta, you know, gotta carry yourself a certain way.
Who was like the big dog? Is there one guy that like you gotta meet with when you sit down and be like, yo, bro, like I'm here for this?
Nah, I don't know. My only big dog is my G, you know? So when I went to sell with him, I let him be the big dog. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's so like surprising that you didn't just sit down and try and write some lyrics out or just try and do something.
I tried, but our rap is like different. I can't do it. As much as y'all would say I'm off beat, I can't do it without the beat.
Yeah.
I can't come up with no flow without no beat.
Yeah. 100%.
So that's really where I got stuck with it at. So, but I already knew when I got out, I was gonna be throwing that shit up, like, you know, it's gonna be like coming out just profusely.
Yeah. So what's your future with you have two kids or one kid?
3.
You have 3 kids.
Mm.
Did being more involved or like being the father figure, did that change for you when you were locked up?
Yeah, I kind of let them have their control for the time being.
Yeah.
No, it's my fault. I guess. I guess, but it's my fault. I mean,
Do you have advice for like other, like did it make you think different? Because a lot of guys I feel like go out there like when I first search on Safari, the first thing that comes up is baby mamas.
yeah.
So it's like, does that feel differently when you come out and you're like, damn, like gotta pay child support, I got all this pressure on me, like maybe be smarter with this?
I always been good to them, so I put them in a position to where it'd be weird to be asking for child support. You know,
Yeah.
I done wrote songs for you. I done put all the money behind you. Got your cars and made it look like I was supposed to look.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Did I just plant that in their net or?
Nah, they ain't that stupid.
Okay. Alright, we're good.
If we try that, all we're just gonna do is go take your bank statements up there and show them how much you make, and I guarantee you to deny you any child support.
Yeah.
You know you can't make a certain amount.
Right.
To get child support.
I see some of that shit sometimes and I'm like, holy fuck, like this chick just cashed the fuck out. Like there's,
Yeah, you know, because they're not doing nothing. You know, got
but I don't know if it was Blake Griffin or somebody, but he's $100K a month. I'm like, holy shit, this chick just made a career.
if you don't got nothing going, yeah, they can do it.
Why don't you consider dating a, oh god, Scott.
Skyrim,
I know you do. You're gonna want to show that
you
fucking down.
really want to get over your ex or not?
I don't know. We were together for 2.5 years. So
He's a good friend. He's a great guy.
That's it.
2.5 years is a long time.
Don't
That's
take me
that's
about
like the length that you start to like
Don't
think
take me
about
about
being like engaged. Have you ever been engaged? Wait, have you ever proposed to someone? You have twice. Okay.
What was your proposal like? We gotta hear this.
So first one, I got some tickets for the Rams game. Got a suite on the field.
No, wait, I saw it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but is that the video where you're throwing bands on all of the chicks? That was your proposal?
No, that was just fun.
You threw like, there were 3 chicks shaking ass, and you were throwing
That
bills.
was after that.
That was a celebration for the proposal, or what?
That's me being ratchet and lit.
Oh, okay.
The point of me going to the game and dressing and thinking and everything. He didn't even know I was gonna propose. Give me.
Yeah.
So you've been engaged twice, but you've never been married. Why didn't it make it to like the marriage stage?
Business decision.
Or did you propose just to propose? Like, were you not actually serious about marrying them?
No, I wanted to make them happy. You know, it wasn't. I wasn't against it or for it. It was like if
It was to make them happy.
if it'll
Okay.
make you happy, it'll make me happy. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it a lab diamond or a real?
Nah, it was some fat shit. I spent hella money. The damn suite cost $30,000. The ring was $50,000.
I saw the clip today. It was like, yo, Blueface will never be invited back to a Rams game.
I know. Who gives a fuck?
What, did they tell you that after you threw all the money? You turned it into a strip
They
club.
fucking banned me, brother. I fucking had tickets for another game. I was like, man, we're gonna get your money back.
I mean, listen, I would have loved to be there.
No,
But like,
it was lit. I don't give a shit. I had a great time.
I would have thrown with you.
30,000. Who the fuck will tell me how to have
Plus,
fun?
how much did you throw, you think?
Probably about 3,000.
Okay, so it's in drinks and shit, so we'll call it like a $35,000 experience.
Yeah. And who the fuck is gonna tell you how to do
I would actually,
your suite?
no, I agree, and I would love to attend a Rams game with you in the future.
I
We could do the same shit.
hey, look. I don't think anybody should pay that much money. They shouldn't even take your money if they're not gonna let you have your way. You know.
Yeah, 100%. Did you?
Crazy.
What now that you're coming back from the? No, I don't want to say the. I'm talking financially. Like you got to start over.
Yeah.
What have been your biggest regrets spending wise? Because you had to have learned something.
Spending wise, to be honest,
You just say fuck it.
I had no regrets. Everything kind of worked out for me. Like I got out to everything still, you know. I
Yeah.
didn't lose nothing.
Yeah.
So,
And it's all you're having fun with it the whole time.
you know, so I don't got no regrets. I'm having fun,
Yeah.
and I still got this shit.
What about for like? I don't want to say guys like me, but there's guys like me out there that, and obviously you've been with the best of the best. You're probably gonna work on Sky for the next couple of days after this. What's
Sky, come on, Sky, what's up?
She's hard to get. Like trust me, bro.
Did you say I'm hard to get?
Yeah.
No, I'm classy these days.
She's classy.
I used to be insane, but I'm in my
Yeah, but if somebody's
classy.
on a classy date, properly.
Classy day.
What would be your date with?
I don't like throwing money at strippers.
No,
That's not my idea of a classy
That's not a
date.
date. That's not a date. That's like when
Okay, so
we already.
That's a third date.
set the scene. Okay, set the scene. You're taking someone on a date. You're being romantic. What is it?
You or somebody?
Okay,
Her.
let's imagine me.
No, it's gotta be
What
her.
would the date
It's
be?
gonna be you.
Okay.
So if I take
set the
Sky
scene
on
for
a
me.
date,
Set the scene for me.
let me see.
Pick her up with a double R.
Sky's snow bunny, so I can't do it. I gotta do some snow bunny stuff. I think we go to like we go have dinner in the sky or something.
In the sky?
Yeah, you never
What's that?
That's pretty creative.
Yeah, we gotta have dinner in the sky. It's
You're
like
just saying that because my name's Sky.
oh no, that's actually dope.
Oh, wow, you're right. I think you're that witty.
Brother, that's a real thing. They got a dinner table
I know you're
bungee
talking.
cords. It takes
Okay,
them
but
all.
I'm
Pop
heights are
balloon.
my biggest fear, though.
You be safe from
No, you're saying okay. So you're saying you're gonna take me on dinner? Like that's
sky.
it
In
in the sky? Okay, but that's not like
That's just warming up. We're just warming up.
it's in 17. Like give me the whole.
Oh,
Are you sending a car to pick me up?
No, I
Like
ain't sending no car. I'm
I like flowers.
I'm coming myself. I'm
Oh, you're
pulling up,
gonna.
putting up, opening the door.
Oh, you're the type of man that gets
Yeah,
out and opens the door.
I'm opening doors for people,
Really?
you know? I'm opening the door. Putting up.
Why don't I believe you for some reason?
I don't know. She's
She's crazy.
You gotta see
You don't give
yourself.
up that energy either, Steiny. You're not fucking opening the door for
No,
her.
you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not
Opening
paying for
the door,
Ubers for the
putting
pickup.
up to the plate. There's gonna be a flower lady out there. Buy all the flowers she got.
Okay.
Give them to you. They're gonna be so
Can I
heavy.
smell bags?
Oh,
Oh, wow. First day.
we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
That ain't first day energy. I'm gonna tell. That was
I've
good.
never gotten like a gift. I've never asked for like a gift like that.
I don't really do that. But what I would do is I'd probably pick you up. We'd get some matcha. There'd be a canyon in the back. We'd go hiking. Get our fitness in.
You're gonna be fucking hyperventilating up the first incline,
I make it
having
in.
an asthma attack.
Then we sit down. We have some.
Tiny, why are you like cockbugging, brother? Like,
What? I'm working
I'm
too.
telling her about my
What makes
date.
you think that it's?
I'm
Oh,
telling her about our date.
why do you think that it's not fair game?
I thought her ex was your friend.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to keep it in the family. I'm trying to keep it in the family,
Oh,
man.
man.
We don't need no outsiders.
You know, I told Nick I was going to this podcast and said, "Tell Steiny he's my son."
But back to my date, anyway, Sky. So boom, pull up, pop, open the door, pull up to the dinner in the sky. Boom. After that, after we full, we probably go get watch a Clippers game or something.
Okay.
Just chill, get to talk to you. You know, I
Back
like
to the sweets. You know how the sweets go.
I like
Start
intimate
throwing
settings.
money.
I like to talk. You know.
I don't the first date though, so
Yeah, me neither.
you can't.
Yeah,
If you try anything, you got it.
Me neither. If you just get
Oh. No, I
Hold on,
agree.
baby.
Hey,
Not that time.
we're on the same time. We're on that same time. You ain't getting this deal on the first date.
Moving too fast.
What's
Moving
your
too fast.
Hell no.
Well, now that I'm fresh out, my body count is about 2.
Yeah, so
So it doesn't.
it
My
reset.
wholeness is deleted. I went 2 years straight with no nothing.
I think it's a reset. Just like financial, the
Reset.
women reset.
Literally.
It's been 2 years.
Oh,
What's your
I'm
body
a
count?
virgin.
What's your body count,
I'm a
Scott?
virgin. Swear to God.
You don't lie.
We know my past. I did for a year, like
I know that.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
like for a year. I'm not ashamed of it, but since then, I've only slept with one person the past 2.5 years.
Wait, let's get this right.
Hold on. What's your name?
Wait, Sky Bree.
Wait, let's get this straight because that's such a common question you ask her body count. It's not gonna fucking change your mind if she says one number or
No, I just asked her because she asked me.
Oh,
Honestly, I think it's such a stupid question to ask someone, but I more so ask it to see their reaction. You know what I mean? Like, because you can kind of tell if like they laugh about it or not. It is a stupid question, yeah.
so on my first date,
I don't think it. Why you think that?
Because it's just like such like a.
Cranking it, cranking.
Why does it body count?
well, it depends. Well, so like write that down.
It's like asking why the miles on the car.
No, I'm saying though because it doesn't matter because someone could lie. So what's the point of asking? They could make up a random number. It's
Well,
not like they have proof to back it up. You know what I mean? So
because
that's
we
why it
both-
doesn't matter.
we both know if you're buying a new whip or buying a new phone and some shit like that, the more miles, the lower the price.
Come on, Sky.
I know I get TikTok
I'm
comments saying
taking
I'm like a.
dinner in the sky and all the shit. I want to know how many miles is on that thing.
Because he's also wondering, like, yo, do I wipe this chick or is it just like a quick, like,
I feel like it says a lot.
which ride you mom or just a few days?
Sky? No, Sky. Look, I think me and Sky would go far.
Yeah?
Farther than
Go
like,
far.
yeah, farther than dating, farther than like, you know.
So actual relationship.
I think so. I can see it.
You're so.
I don't even like white girls, to be honest, but
Have you ever been with a white girl?
nope.
That's a fucking
Really?
lie.
Well, sexually, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, I've never been with a white girl like
Like dated.
Why is that?
Like actually like got the intellectually like be with a white girl.
So now you're an intellectual all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm different now, really.
You know that my redhead
We
friend out,
face the
out
philosopher.
there, I brought her because she's a huge fan of you. No one's
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, okay, we're not.
That's
This
why
is not
she
one of
wanted
those
to come.
types of shows, by the way. And I was talking to her before you got here. I want to make that clear. We were already hit it off.
No, she was gonna wear. She has a free Blueface shirt. She
Oh,
was gonna
Lord.
wear it, but she
Yeah, shout out real quick. We're on the top. Blueface just gave me this right
Yep.
here.
We got merch coming, man.
It says,
Stiny got it first.
I'm the first one.
101.
Oh, maybe I don't know how well that is for the marketing, but I'm 101 Dalmatian. I'm looking for a golden retriever. Break that down. Obviously, we already know what it means, but to you, what does that mean?
Golden Retriever. So when I see a Golden Retriever, it's like, they are beautiful. They all look the same. Right?
It's actually deep. I fuck with this.
I have a golden retriever.
It's like one dog, but they all look the same and they're all beautiful.
Yes, the Dalmatians are the fucking.
Yeah, that's like Zah.
Yeah,
Dalmatian
exactly.
is like, that's like, when you see one, it's like,
Yeah, but it's like one of the been there, done that. They're everywhere. Vibe.
yeah, I actually looked it up. They're not even all that expensive or whatever, but I'm gonna raise the stock though. I'm gonna raise the stock.
I love it. I have to ask.
The guys for sure Golden Retriever.
People say that I'm a golden retriever. I have golden retriever energy. I also have a golden retriever.
Got that dirty blonde. That's Golden Retriever right there.
No, it is. I already told you that
Got
before you
the
got
fur and everything.
compliment her fit and her hair. Do they have these in there? By the way, this is Lucy, the best nicotine pouches. Do they have these in there?
Can you start
They might,
telling him for real?
they might have nicotine pouches.
Just curious.
Things for people to like get off stuff.
What is like the? Can you talk about like the craziest thing you saw in there?
Craziest thing I saw. Yeah, actually, so they were actually flipping the yard when I was leaving. So flipping the yard is so when I'm so before it's active GPR, so we're all on the same page. Now when they flip the yard, that means they're gonna bring people like gay people, like homosexuals. They're gonna
I'm like the Santa Claus of powder. I'm partner, bro. He also the reason every time he gets a shirt.
they got nerds.
Why do you keep doing stuff?
And they're gonna bring now they're gonna integrate it with the people that's like against that, like no, we don't fuck with that. So when they flip it, now they bringing kids and yeah.
Damn. So how do you identify who's who?
So this is the crazy part, right? I'm sitting but before they flip it, they try to send everybody out because they know it's a liability because we're not fuck with them. Like,
Yeah.
but the Mexicans, they train to like get off, like start just beating them up and till the police come so they can get out of there. So when they bring the people on the bus, um, it's the craziest thing I saw, brother. What they do is they walk up to each other, shake each other's hands, they ask a few questions, and then they just start going crazy. Right?
Fighting.
That's regular. This particular day, it was two dudes in a wheelchair
No.
jumping these motherfuckers with him. So they hanging out the wheelchair.
It's fighting?
They was stabbing. The niggas in the wheelchair was stabbing. Obviously, that's walking. They
Put the cup down on.
niggas hanging out the wheelchair.
And just start closing your cup.
Like never.
Damn.
Two people in a wheelchair.
How the fuck you come back?
Okay, it don't matter
Never
if
seen no
there's
shit like
anything in
that.
your mouth.
Damn, they ready to ride to the wheels fall off.
Bro, that guy that took the beating, hopefully he's okay, I guess, but
That's the crazy thing I've seen.
he's definitely bought a
Mexicans
bitch.
in a wheelchair packing up.
That's crazy. You have to say that you got beat up by someone in a wheelchair.
I'm looking like, damn, they really in a wheelchair, like Rick. Like
What the hell?
people in a wheelchair, they hanging out.
Yeah.
They looking like they can fall out.
What the hell's that guy standing after that?
Man,
Probably
what?
can't show his face, right?
Police pepper sprayed them
Get
too.
from the front of the TV.
Damn,
You
fuck.
have one
It's that serious
Is
though.
that what you're trying to say?
Damn, that is
Give me
that's
sample cup.
really hard to come back from.
That's a crazy thing. I said, you're in a wheelchair. You might as well just stay.
But was that a laughing moment for you, or was it?
Yeah,
More?
of course it's funny.
Yeah,
They really like hanging out the wheelchair like a zombie or something like that.
yeah, for sure. And then you were like, "Yo, Sally, I got a dip," or my bad. My bad. I was just curious what it was.
Nah, hell no, man. You don't even do that silly like that. You just wait for him to leave. And you gotta,
You were sentenced to 4 years. You got out. You did 21 or 22 months.
22.
Was it good behavior or just?
Yeah. good behavior, my
Was
man.
there anyone in there that tried to like test you or like fuck with you, or you were
Yeah,
like?
all the time. Oh yeah.
And how did you keep your cool and not freak out because you know in the back of your head I could get out earlier?
Yeah. That my max date was April 2027.
Fuck.
So they can keep me that long if I keep getting the right.
Yeah.
I had to kind of just fall back because I had got 3 of them already. That's why I stayed even that long.
Yeah.
But after the 3rd one, I'm like, man, I cannot push this date back no more.
No. Fuck no.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So I just squared up. Like, all right, bro. If nobody put their hands on me, I ain't. Feel me? I'm
Yeah.
just chill. But at first, yeah, I'm indulging in all the shits. But then once that date change on that paper, oh, hold the fuck on.
Yeah. I'm not doing
Take it
that.
back.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
When you did this stream with Neon, he called you daddy.
Yeah, man, that's my son.
Is that your kid?
That's my son, man.
He's told me multiple times. He's been like, bro, because me and him are close too, and he's like, I stayed supporting Blueface from before you guys. I remember you did the stream at the studio,
Yeah,
and then after, or he said the whole time you were in there, he was supporting you. So
yeah, he was.
how many people kept supporting you and stayed with you while you were away?
Him and DG was like the main 2 that was on some free Blueface shit. And then on some financial shit, I probably say this was network. My boy Lemmy was make sure I'm straight.
What about your circle, like your friend group?
I mean, I wasn't really dependent on people, you know. I was the type of person like I'm not even calling people, so I can't even feel no type of way if I don't call and ask you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
So I just kept it like that. But you know, I need a big one, thing, you know, like maybe like 50, 100, like sitting it, like you can't, do a call.
that's what I was thinking. Is because I saw like when Thug got out, people sent him money. When other people get out, people sent him money. Did that exist for you?
No, when I got out, ain't nobody had shit for me. No money, no cars, no clothes, no jewelry, none of that shit.
What is that? You think that's on you, or is that just like the rap culture? Where
I mean, it's a thing, yeah, to make it look good, you know, if you care enough. I usually do it for my homies when they get out. You know, I give them 10,000 and
yeah,
like, get them a car. But you know, I don't feel no type of way about it.
I know you and DDG have Moonwalking in Calabasas fucking banger, but why have you guys stayed so close for so long? I know that's like your dog, and it's like years.
Yeah, I think it's because we didn't
Stop sticking
connect
something
like on
around.
some music shit. We connected like because like I said, I'm an in person type of person. So in person, fuck with me, you know. So he was fucking with me. So when I was going to the high schools, I took him with me one time. You know, I used to go to the high school. You know, jump on the roof, turn my son on, and go out with the kids. One time he came with me in San Diego, and I got an Airbnb after. And so the song is really like inspired by what we really had. We had bitches at the B&B like going nuts.
Baby girl.
No.
Oh, Moonwalking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
First one, like me and BB at the B&B.
Yeah.
Giving the BB, that's a true story.
Damn. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see that you have someone that's like stuck with you through everything,
You
and
know?
like real people. It's hard to come by. So
I think it's better when you meet people like just in person.
yeah, we've kicked it in person, and we're fucking boys, right?
Exactly. We here.
I thought so. I fucking thought so.
Who's your celeb crush?
Shot right field right there.
Sky Bree.
Me.
Me too. Love you. Oh,
Other than me.
Other than you. Oh yeah, I fuck with my girl Hazel E. We dating right now. Celeb crush. I know Hazel E.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
she's like old reality star loving hip hop.
Okay.
nice. So that's going good. That's your new relationship.
Yeah, she's cool. She's older. You know, she's older in age, so I'm just keeping like it's something different too. You know, I'm tired of these young bitches.
I agree, bro. I couldn't be
I just
more.
want to. Right. You know?
I don't want any of that. Like, yo, we ain't going shopping.
Yeah.
We're hanging out on some real shit.
Yeah. Like,
Today,
you know?
like, yeah, we can have a couple drinks. I'll buy dinner. Why does shopping have to come after? Am I wrong?
No.
I think I remember correctly. At my birthday dinner this year, you came and you ordered a bunch of shots that were over like $200 worth, and then you left before the bill came. On my birthday. On my birthday.
Right?
Man, it's
Well,
your
there
birthday.
for you. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Right? I'm buying them or I'm ordering them for you. But you keep the brand. You gotta pay.
Your birthday, girl.
That's all it is.
I would have got it for you.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't have my card with me. I would have got it too. I didn't have my card. I already got it. Just so you know. Or I can tell you right now.
Thing, Applebee's
I
thing.
can tell you right now. No problem. No worries. I saw Christian made a thing that she's getting married. Is that to you?
Hell no.
Who she said she's getting married to? It's not marrying me.
I don't know. It's different every week.
Different every week.
Yeah.
Would you ever get back with her?
Hell no.
If you had to get back with one of your exes, who would it
You
be?
want one of these?
Sorry.
Oh, he said Coileray.
You gotta get back. Yeah.
Well, how did that one get away?
She wanted me to like say fuck everybody. I just wasn't ready.
To be committed to one person. That's
I
my
mean,
problem.
we just just was hitting it off, and it was like, she wanted me to say fuck everybody.
Stop throwing me on
How
the
do you
fucking floor before I kick your ass.
cheat?
Next time you hit the floor hard,
With any
get it
female.
back.
Are you a cheater?
Yeah. Yeah. I cheat
Do
on my
you ever think that you could find someone that you don't want to cheat on?
That's a good question. I've been practicing on my monogamy lately.
Okay. How's it going?
Yeah, how's that fucking going?
How's it
I can only
going?
imagine since you got out what's been going on.
I think it's been going pretty good. Like I said, my body count is low right now.
Yeah, well, it's a reset. So
Yeah, I got to reset, and I ain't been going crazy. And I don't even know. I ain't even got no drive really.
you think that's the biggest problem in a relationship is like, how do I stick with one woman?
How do you stick with one month?
Like, you think that's been the biggest like speed bump in like long-term relationships? Is fuck, how do I stick to one chick?
No, I think the speed bump is probably these chicks not understanding that it's gonna happen, no matter who it is, no matter how much he's pretending. I don't care if you got the code to his phone. I don't care if you got the Instagram.
I don't believe that.
It's gonna happen.
I don't believe it.
Like if you like him, how
I
you?
don't think every man cheats. Are you saying that you think every man like cheats? Is that what you're saying?
I think I'm saying every man has cheated once upon a time. You could definitely grow out of it, but you've done it before.
Well, are you out of that mode because you're?
Oh yeah, I'm out of it. I'm dating now, so
Yeah. Well, when you're dating, you're trying to take my fucking future.
I mean, you gotta have a girlfriend to cheat,
Yeah. But cheat on your girl, don't cheat on your wife. That's what they always say, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
But no, I'm past that now. Now I'm kind of like on some. Before I even make somebody my girlfriend, let me date them first and get to know them first, and then see shit. She might be a cheater. You feel me?
Yeah.
So just get to know people. That's all.
How long do you think I would last if I showed up to like the yard?
White boys probably get up on you like, "Hey man, what's up, man?" They gonna make you do something.
Would I have to fight?
Nah, the white boys ain't doing no fighting. They just stabbing in there.
Shit. Stabbing?
Strict rules.
Well, I could take one shank maybe.
Yeah.
If it's like, it depends where it
You'll
was.
be alright though. The white guys are actually like, they're white.
Yeah.
They're not acting like
Okay, so keep it real with
they're
me.
actually hella proper. Like you would be like, damn, what the hell? What are you doing in here, bro?
Yeah, those are the scariest ones.
Talk just like you, act just like you, just like you.
What does that mean?
But they programming though. They ready to go,
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I feel like if we saw each other out, you're dabbing me up with boys, but if we see each other in the yard, are you gonna fuck, like, be my homie? Or are you gonna
No, it's cool. It's not like we can't cross paths.
quick dap up?
Yeah.
No conversation, no like, yo, this is my guy, I can't go around and say that?
No, yeah, you can. It's not
Is that
like
gonna
that.
hurt your brownie points, or?
No. It's not that. It's not like that.
What else would I say?
It only gets weird when you start doing business and stuff with other races. That's the only time.
Damn, so it's like a completely different life in there, like, business
It's
is...
just a liability thing,
Yeah.
We don't all want to be in jeopardy because a black and a Mexican did some business and it didn't go as planned. Now all the blacks got to do something. All the Mexicans got to do something.
What kind of business could we do in there? I could have been a ghostwriter.
They got all type of business in there. They got like
You got the dry cleaners in that bitch?
they got people that wash clothes. They got people that sell candy. They got people that cook.
Said what? Yeah, my own, maybe. Well, I like to keep it clean as hell.
Sonny gonna go to the cell by itself. First day out, he was like, man, I don't want no Sally.
Fuck no. I can't have no celly. I'm fucking terrified of
Nah,
that.
it is a different vibe though when you just walk in there, some random ass person. Like,
Did anything hit you when you were in there? Like, yo, this is one. Every day I says, I'm never going back.
I'm never going back.
So does that mean you're gonna clean up whatever got in the past, and now you're like, I gotta move different.
Exactly.
You're sober.
Yeah.
Are you sober because you want to be sober, or are you sober because you have to be? Like,
Nah, I'm sober because I just I'm on my fitness thing right now.
mm.
I don't want to lose it.
Why don't you drop the jail fitness program? I feel like a
will.
lot of fucking
I will.
gonna buy that program. I mean, you got fucking somehow you got big in there.
I know. I will. I'm just trying to make sure
Yeah,
I sustain, first.
I was telling you about Ed Matthews. He was at my crib, and he was like, "You dropped the photo of you and I think the white beater, and you were sitting down, and you looked huge." And I was like, "Bro, you're gonna go in and fight this guy? Are you fucking nuts?"
Worse.
Yeah, he's like, "Nah, bro, I got him. And however, in the UK accent. And I was like, "Dude, I don't think you want any part of that right now." But he's confident as fuck, so I don't know. Now you got Nick Young coming, so we're not gonna go too much into that. But I just think about that, and I'm like, damn, like this dude got.
Ed. I think Ed lost the fight to somebody, and that's where he lost the rematch.
But you got to give people credit when they get in the ring with you, because you.
Oh, of course. Hell yeah. I respect him for doing it.
Yeah.
But a rematch, and I kicked your ass every round, and then after that, you lost the fight after that.
Yeah.
It would only hurt me to rematch you.
Sure. I agree. Well, it's funny because you come out two ways from jail, and I don't mean to throw shade, but like you came out jacked, like Thug came out looking a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the difference was. Like, what was he doing? What were you doing? But you never are a guy. I feel like that if you don't have any beef with anybody.
I mean, I went to prison. Stephen went to prison. That was probably like, I don't know if he went to prison to say or not, but from my understanding, he was fighting his case, county.
Yeah.
How they do it in Atlanta. When you go to prison, you already got your time. And when you go there, it's people that's got life. They've been there hella years. It's more like set up to be like home.
Yeah.
Rather than county is like just fast motion.
Yeah.
In and out of cells and stuff. So when you get to prison, you get to actually settle down in routine. So that's all I did was just routine. Wake up, I do the same shit. Wake up, boom, roll the mat up, put my shoes on, do some push-ups, boom, boom, boom. Go to chow, boom, go to the yard, work out, boom. Every day the same shit over and over and over.
Did you hoop in there or no?
A couple days, I got some cardio in when I didn't work out as hard. I played basketball, but hell no, I was working out every yard. I'm doing push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. 10 sets, 10 sets, 100, 100.
You got like a yard trainer in there?
Nah, it was just
doing on your own regimen.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck that.
Hey, what's up, Scotty Bree? So, how did you get into like the
I feel empty. There is nothing that could make me stop this joy. Very naughty, very softly. Look that to fit down my throat. I have your inside.
Okay, so you know Adam 22. So I was a really big fan of the No Jumper podcast, like years and years ago, and I was working at Target, and I would always listen to the podcast like in my earbuds, and he announced that he was bringing on like OnlyFans girls, and I had an OnlyFans, and it was basically just like people I like went to high school with, like graduated with, that were like subscribed to me, and I like flew out to California to be on his podcast, and instantly he was like, "I see so much potential in you. Like, let me sign you." And they blew me up.
I see so much potential in you.
No, it worked. I mean, there's so many girls that OnlyFans now. It's like super oversaturated, but I got in at the right time, and yeah.
Met with the right people, connected. Yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Wait, do you have an OnlyFans?
I do.
You do?
But I was only putting like Blue Girls Club stuff on there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was just putting content. They would get naked and do their thing. But no, I'm not on there naked.
You've never dropped like a sex tape or anything?
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, me
I'd
too.
be down.
Me too. I'm retired.
Oh, okay. You want to do it no more?
I'm retired, yeah. I made my money, and I'm retired.
Was it worth it?
I don't have any regrets at all.
That's what's up.
Like, I'm a very big, like, I don't regret anything, because even if you take back one thing, it could change the whole trajectory of your life.
Oh, hey, yeah, they're like, is that cool? Of course, brother. I'm never gonna take this shit.
Oh my
It's good, man. You want your seat, man? Come on. You want to sit next to your ex's ex girl and all that?
It's not like that.
Yeah.
I can't play D? I can't play D? How intimate did it get?
What?
Just getting started? I mean, bro, you can't take my seat. Well, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How much they pay you?
My fights.
Yeah.
My first fight, like 180.
Four.
Second round, like
5:30
225.
myself.
What's in your career? What's been the biggest income source? Obviously, music's probably done well, but what's been like was it one track or was it something specific that changed your life?
Yeah, probably the shows. You know, once you start doing shows, it's like
Touring?
yeah, hell yeah, that's when you get to see it all, like all right here on the table.
Touring's a real moneymaker, huh?
Yeah.
What did you think of YoungBoy just did his tour? They're saying online like he pulled in $75 million for a tour. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't be believing the hype, man. A lot of shit just be like,
Whatever.
mm.
What do you think it is about? I know.
You gotta see the breakdown. That's the way I see it.
What do you think about him though, in a sense where he has like a cult audience?
Yeah, no, he's got a hell of a fan base. Man. I think he's got the next generation for sure. And he just being real, you know. I guess being real has went out of style. So like people that's left, like me and him, for example, will always stay in style.
So what do you mean when you say being real is going out of style? Because I feel like everybody wants to say they're real as fuck.
Um, I say like just stand to what you like to do. You know, not conforming to what the fans want you to do.
Do you see that happen a lot?
Yeah, man. Way different. I got a way different out here. Everybody's like conforming. It's like a thing now. Like if 1,000 people say Steiny, I don't like your fucking shirt, and you come on here and change your shirt, I'm gonna be pissed off at you. You know? I'll be like, what
Oh, I see what you're
type
saying.
shit? You know?
Yeah. Do you think that happens because they're music or just the way they carry themselves? I feel like
Nah, I think it's because you know they got people in their ear. You know, management, maybe PR, maybe.
well, it seems like there's been a big shift, and we talked about this, but it's like you look at rappers and you look at streamers. Like, I know we talked about 6ix9ine, but let's take 6ix9ine for an example. He's gained such a big audience and fan base just because he's been able to be himself, be funny, do his shit on stream. And it's like he hasn't. I mean, he's made music, but he hasn't had like a hit record in a minute. So for a guy like you and like other rappers out there, they got to be watching this and being like, okay, how can I put myself out there, gain that audience, push it to my music? Like I feel like he's kind of setting the standard of the I don't give a fuck. I can bring in an audience without even putting out music mentality.
Yeah, I think it's a good start.
Yeah.
You know, I think he'll come with a song eventually.
You think more and more rappers are going to start moving into that streaming culture? It seems like it's becoming like a lot of.
Now, to be honest, I haven't seen personally. I haven't seen one rapper.
I'm just saying, like going on streams.
Oh yeah, that's something you gotta do. You gotta promote. You know, like I said, like when you drop a song, you want to get out there. You know,
Yeah.
you want to go to the Breakfast Club. You want to do a bunch of interviews. You want to go to stream, whatever gets your music out there.
Yeah.
If you don't got a song, bro, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
You're just giving the content, and you don't have anything to like.
You see, there's a lot of these rappers though that want that like notoriety and just that exposure and just to be like stay kind of hot. I'll say.
Yeah, you gotta play the game.
Yeah, you gotta play the game, right?
Nobody can do it by themselves. Nobody can. No rapper could just sit at home and do shit
Right.
without going here, going there.
Sure. Besides me, who's been like your favorite collab?
As far as what content
Yeah, creator.
shit.
It's me.
DDG and Neon, and of course Sky Bree. If you like go to the state with me, I think we can get some.
Do you have the Sky date set up? Because I don't even think that's a thing. How the hell are you gonna get? Unless it's on a hot air balloon, how are you gonna get dinner in the sky?
I'm afraid of heights.
Unless
That's my
you're
biggest fear.
So yeah. See, now you thinking, man.
Steve,
There's plenty of
what,
ways.
giving you fucking fuel.
There's plenty of ways to have dinner in the sky.
I could teach you a few things.
I'm not scared of heights. You can take flights.
Honestly,
Catch
I'm still
flights.
on my ex still.
You be, huh?
Come from
I'm
the
available for my ex still.
Yeah,
He's a great guy, and I think
You love my lunch.
whenever you get tired of that, baby, one call away.
Go get the
Yeah, he'll go that route. Not gonna go that route.
Is he white?
Yeah, he's a white boy.
Oh, there.
He's half what? He's Persian. Half Persian.
No, I'm in a whole different category. She probably don't even like.
In what way? What's wrong with the white boys?
I'm saying she probably don't like black people. Like, not like that, but black men. Like she probably not like.
I dated black men.
Does that give you an advantage or a disadvantage?
I mean, you know, everybody has a preference. Like there's certain types that I don't like. I mean, somebody it would take a nice looking person with this race for me to go fuck with.
I feel like your type is toxic.
Nah, hell no. I'm over that shit. That shit dead.
That didn't give you anxiety back in the day when you were doing all that? Just like,
No, it was cool. I was making money off that shit.
yeah.
I had a whole reality show.
Yeah.
I was making
Did you do OnlyFans at one point?
$180,000 a month off that shit.
For real?
To the neck. No splitting, none of that shit. None of that mysterious shit. Like what's the breakdown? Who's getting 180 to the face?
From OnlyFans shit and shit like that?
From my reality show.
Oh my
Got all the
god.
toxic shit going on.
Damn.
I did watch the reality show.
Yeah, it's a hell of money off that.
So you don't ever want to go back to doing something like that? Because now you're over that.
Yeah, I'm over that shit. Now I'm on some like mogul shit, like I'll do a show with me judging people or putting somebody in position. But as far as dating or being intimate with somebody, no.
I feel like you're perfect for.
I don't want to stand next to nobody like that no more.
I get it. I feel like you're perfect for the dating shows. You said you're gonna do a few 20v1s.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I'm down for that.
intro.
Yeah, but how can you try
Trying to
and act
fall.
like you just look at them and you just decide?
You're trying to fall and make it look like an accident. Stop.
First you look at their shoes,
Yeah, what's up the method there?
then you look at their
I don't
nails,
care if
you
the
know.
floor is live. I don't care if
Look
the
at their
floor is
lips.
silent. You don't need to be
So
falling.
it's like maintaining their hygiene is important.
It's just certain things that stick out, you know, like you obviously don't want somebody that's lips is not that don't look
Don't look good.
kissable today.
Right.
So you don't want somebody's feet that's not looking lickable today.
Yeah.
So
I've never done that.
better be your best day,
Wait,
baby.
I don't.
You feel me?
I never looked at no feet like lickable. Do you do that? We're definitely on
Your
different
feet guy.
Yeah, like yeah, hell yeah.
We're on different levels of that.
When I'm in there missionary,
Yeah.
I might put a toe in my mouth just to make her scream like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah. Is that usually how it works?
It's all in the moment, you know. I don't
So
plan
if
it.
I do that, is it gonna get that same result?
Oh yeah, try it, brother. Try it. When you got her,
Can you do it with the mouth?
when you got her legs bent back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But then she's like pushing me because it's like, oh my god.
No. You on top. You on top, man. You got her legs pushed back.
Yeah.
Put one of them toes in your mouth.
Yeah. But
So I bet you she do something different. She gonna start smiling and grinning like, oh my God.
really?
You're fucking crazy.
What
Oh,
if
I got her.
What if I get the? Oh yeah. Why? Now she's looking at her feet.
No.
Now I'm getting the. I don't think I'd get that same reaction.
That's like special treatment though. You know, that's like if you like really trying to fuck with this person. That's not like
toe lick is special treatment.
Yeah, you can't suck on like random bitches.
No, I'm not
toes.
doing that.
That's something
Like
like
bring
making
a
love.
girl home from the club and like start sucking on her toes.
Cute. Oh, trust me, I'm not doing that.
That's like when you making love. You feel me?
Yeah, that's just my lane usually. So glad we're on the same page. If you have any advice for like, what is your advice if you're trying to get that girl that you think is out of reach for somebody? Let's say it's just like a random dude and a girl that he really likes, and he's just not in the scene. It's a random type situation. What do you think is a move to really impress
Good
her,
move?
reel her in?
You gotta figure. You gotta kind of study her a little bit. You know, figure out what she likes or what she's going through. Sympathy is a hell of a way. Catch a girl like on a bad, vulnerable day. Oh yeah, you in there. You know, for example, like if something happens to her, she posted online.
Send her flowers and be there for her.
Yeah, hit that DM like, damn, straight. Like,
That's really playing the game.
look out for you.
So when she's the most vulnerable,
You know?
That's when you go in. See,
Yeah.
what's funny about that is that
I mean, if she's out of your league, you know,
he's actually spinning facts.
she's out of your
Because
league.
then that's when you're
You
gonna
gotta find a way in. You can't just
for sure.
walk up and get rejected. Then you lose the chance of forever.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
when you strike, you gotta strike when it's
When it's hot.
when
When the
it's
iron's
good.
hot. We're talking about someone that's out of the league too. So he's saying when she's gonna notice you. So when you reach out,
okay.
I'm explaining it to you because we're both pretty experienced in that field. But what I would say is he's absolutely right.
No, that's the best way. If she's out of your league, but if she's in your league, walk up. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You know who's in your league.
Think you have to flex these days still?
Sam.
Like the weight for like jewelry and shit like that? I feel like that's almost.
I think you'll get farther with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Without it.
We gonna agree on that, I promise you.
For sure. You know the difference when you got that chain on, Steiny.
Definitely changed when I
So
started
like start looking like.
Oh, yeah.
She gonna come start running.
Yeah, it did change. It changed a little bit.
You don't got the chain on. It's like.
If I don't got the chain on, I'm fucking in the back of the building, bro.
Yeah, you know the difference.
I know the difference.
It matters to girls.
It does, and it's funny because
right?
Yeah.
I don't like
As
flashy.
shallow as it
I don't like
sounds.
flashy things.
No, but that's actually
You
really
like nice things though.
Yeah,
You can be
I
nice.
like
You
nice
gotta have
things.
nice things without being flashy. You know.
I'm not into like jewelry and like watches and stuff like that. I like.
But I'm saying you like a guy that knows how to dress.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody who just.
But I don't like a guy that's more into fashion than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for some reason, like if I'm dating someone, he can't be more fashionable than me.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. It's like a turn off in a way, I guess. Like,
So let me ask you a question. Adam 22 hit that little shit. Adam 22 got to hit that shit.
yes, years ago.
Yeah,
Years ago.
No, we had a little conversation when we left.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I need to inquire.
Yeah, no, fire. Yeah, I will be playing defense all day for my boys, so box you out.
That little shit hitting both.
Yeah, that shit ain't going down. I promise you that.
Donnie's like, if I don't get it first.
He's been trying for years.
No, I am not.
No. He's like really good friends with me, so he would never actually.
When they can't tell if what your goal is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good trick too, man.
Good guy, but he's always got that ulterior motive. Yeah. I feel like these girls like to tell you all the time, oh, it doesn't matter about the materialistic shit. I don't care about that. But at the end of the day, it's like,
do you have a mouth?
Come on.
At the end of the day, females like
You know how
to
to
be
act.
provided for.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, but don't overdo it.
When?
Yeah, don't be too much with it. And then, because once you set the bar high,
Eat this McDonald's tonight. And tomorrow we
Why are you lying?
be regular.
You just walked right by. You didn't say anything.
I love McDonald's.
Hey,
Cheeseburger, medium fry.
Straight up.
that's an order out of my mind. For real. What's the nicest gift you ever bought a girl? Besides an engagement ring.
Probably a G-Wagon.
What do you drive?
A G-Wagon. I bought my.
Well, she bought her own. Do you regret buying that? It's like, you're not with them anymore. You're like, fuck.
Nah, hell no. Forget about that shit, honestly.
Yeah, just move on.
You didn't ask for it back.
Nah, hell no.
Fuck with that. That's mentality to have.
Yeah.
Forget about that shit.
Alright, well, you got anything else?
I don't think so. No.
Blueface, baby. Thank you for coming by, bro. I appreciate you. You've been a friend of mine for
That shit's gonna be
years.
viral, man.
Appreciate you. Go stream Baby Girl. Check out the merch. You're gonna drop it?
Yep.
Okay, the merch got this first T, obviously. Sky Bree in the building. Go follow Sky. And, alright, thank you both. Appreciate you.
Yay.
Alright, there you go.
Died and made you profit. What gives me the authority? God did. In the name of Jesus Christ. You're just out here to get the people's money. Let me tell you how diabolical this is. First, as a matter of fact, before you get to covered by God, get to the poor. Your money is no good at this ministry until you get to the poor. These people are going to be held accountable for their amen that they've been giving these false people online. This husband that you're lying about, that you're hiding from the people?
We have to get down to the bottom of it. I never told anybody anything. She said to me, Tiffany, it's not your delivery that they're mad at. It's the deliverance that your delivery brought. I went on stage and I said Kamala was a witch. Well, I don't trust Trump far as I can throw him. When I hear God, Tiffany's opinions and her emotions go out the window. I feel like if you say something to me, I should be able to punch you in the mouth for it because certain people won't talk a lot if they get chin-shade. But what God said was forgive them 70 times 7. Well, Tiffany, that's the only thing you brought up for the campaign and being wrong with it. If murdering innocent babies was the only thing I ever brought up in life, is that
Your name is numbered and named amongst false prophets everywhere.
these people are having sex with their spiritual sons. They're paying for abortions with your offering money.
No,
Yeah, that time that something happened, God made a way of escape for you. Was it your pastor or was it God? You're addicted to porn. Who's covering me while you're
hey,
is this thing on? I'm just curious.
hey,
What are we talking about, children of God? Maybe you never been with a rich devil.
Why aren't you married already? How real should I be?
4 words. We need to talk.
In any trouble that someone goes through, they definitely have to look on the other side and say, I'm going to make it out of this and I'm going to be better than I was before.
Dare yourself to believe. Even if that truth stands out with my past, I'm going to say, I'm going to believe it, and I'm going to walk in there.
In 2010, 2008, 2009, so I'm definitely not saved, but an entrepreneur in the world of New Age,
Okay.
if you will, not knowing it was New Age at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
But they had the answer for you. Tiffany, do you know you're clairvoyant? Do you know you're clairsentient? Do you know you're empath?
What?
Do you know you're? And I was like, no, I didn't know. But they had the answer. Isn't it funny that the enemy knows who you are, but you don't know who you
My
are?
God.
And this is what it taught me. Thankfully, somebody eventually used the word psychic. So even though I didn't know the Bible well, I knew psychic was the devil. That's what won me over.
Right.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
psychic is the devil. I'm not none of that,
Yeah.
right? But one thing I learned about God, and your question was, who gave you the authority? One thing I've learned about God is that when you're in God's presence, He transforms. And when I got saved August 2015, I dwelt in the presence of God where He transformed me from the old nature of who Tiffany was prior to the new nature of who Tiffany was. And I allowed Him to transform me into who He called me to be. I was very clear on my assignment. I was very clear on my roles and responsibilities in that assignment. I was very clear on the consequences on if I did not do that assignment with efficiency. I was very clear on what happens if I feared the faces of men.
Yeah.
I was very clear on if God told me to do something and they told me to do something, if I listened to them and not God, what kind of trouble I would be in. I was on a quick path of the school of the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And it was scary because the Holy Ghost moves fast sometimes. But when you're in the presence of God, He transforms. Unfortunately, people are always wondering who gave her that authority. Who does she think she is? Because when you're in the presence of the devil, which is where they are, he transgenders. And we often talk about transgender as, gender roles, man and woman. But the truth is, in the religious specter, is also those that transgender and say, they transgender themselves in saying pastor or evangelist or prophet. And I don't want to be that because I'm just afraid of being that. I want to live my regular life. And that's a slap in God's face to who He called you to be.
My God.
So whenever you have an encounter with God, a hostile takeover, whether you want to, Paul had an encounter with God. Jonah, that was an encounter with God. There were certain people in the Bible that had encounters with God, that no matter what is said to you, no matter how much church hurt you go through, because I've gone through that. And I know people try to laugh and joke about church hurt, but that's actually spiritual witchcraft.
Jeez.
Spiritual abuse is some of the worst abuse you could ever go off of. Why can I receive spiritual witchcraft and spiritual abuse and still love God and be on fire for God almost 10 years after I gave my life to Christ in my shower? Because I had an encounter with God. I didn't have an encounter with a pastor. The pastor is not your God. That's when I learned that the pastor is as fallible as me. A pastor can fall like me. A pastor is human like me. A pastor is fearful. A pastor is doing the best that they can to make this thing work, but the pastor has the same issues you have. So the second you make your pastor your God is the second that as soon as you get church hurt, you leave the church.
Come on.
And that's not what happens to me because I had an encounter. So what gives me the authority? God did. The Bible is very clear that even those that get saved have the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions. We have authority to cast out devils. We have the authority to cast out unclean things and heal people and cure people and make them whole. We have that authority not because of us, but in the name of Jesus Christ. That's where our authority came from. Tiffany, what gave you the authority? He did. The second I came out of the old covenant I had made with every demon, do you know, as soon as I broke my virginity outside of marriage, that was a blood covenant I made to the man I broke my virginity to?
Come on.
That's a covenant. I broke that covenant. I broke every covenant I made with abortions. I broke every covenant that any family member that was in Freemasonry, that covenant got broken.
Gee.
Every covenant I could think of adultery in the bloodline. Now, I didn't do it. They did it. That was a curse that was real. I broke all covenant. The second I came into the new covenant with Jesus Christ is the second I had enough authority to beat you if you don't follow him. Tiffany, what made you the last prophet on earth? I'm not. If you read your Bible, there's at least 7,000 that haven't bowed their knees to Baal. I'm not the only one. As a matter of fact, God sending me was mercy because there's some coming right after me that you're going to think hell sent them because they're going to be so destructive. They're going to be so destructive. Their words are going to carry so much destruction. You're going to say only hell could have sent them, and it was God. So that's what gave me the authority to make that short. God did.
And I've heard you say there's a difference between prophetic people and a prophet.
There are certain teachers that have been teaching, I think, wrong because they put prophets and prophetic people in the same class. And I think that's so wrong to do because prophets are different from prophetic people. Prophetic people, we just need everybody that's a believer, if you're filled with the Holy Ghost, is a prophetic person, right? And in the Bible, you're limited to edifying, comforting, and exhorting the body, right? Those are very, very great things to be doing. But this is why whenever somebody sees a prophet come in like a bulldozer,
Yeah.
they end up saying, no, you should be nicer when you say that. And it doesn't take all of that. You're rude for saying that.
Yeah,
But
because the mean comments come out a lot.
that's correct. But that's because you have muddied the assignment of a prophet and a prophetic person. If a prophetic person, and this is all you've been taught, is to edify, comfort, and exhort, you see a prophet saying, this is wrong, all of a sudden, this is your standard of what we know a prophet to be because we taught this in error for so long. You go to Jeremiah chapter 1, he tells you the assignment of a prophet: pluck up, root out, tear down, destroy. Isn't it crazy that the first 4 or 5 things that he tells his prophet to do are destructive? None of it is positive. We're supposed to be destroying systems, things that were not built on a faulty foundation of Christ, whether that is in government, whether that is in religion structures, whether that is in family structures, whether that is in education, school system structures. Whenever you don't see a foundation that is built on the solid rock, you're supposed to go and uproot that foundation. But if you're always taught that you're supposed to edify, comfort, and exhort, then you're going to be too afraid to be a bulldozer in a system that should be bulldozed. The next 2 things he tells the prophet to do are build and plant. So there were more destructive things for the prophet to do than there was for edifying. And that's what the nature of a prophet is. I think we're doing the body a very strong disservice by teaching prophets and prophetic people the exact same thing because they do not have the exact same assignment. As a matter of fact, if somebody who is not a prophet sits in the mantle of a prophet and tries to do what a prophet does, it'll kill them. They're not used to this kind of warfare.
Wow.
No, they're not used to it, especially if you're a prophet with a warfare makeup. No, you're not used to this type of warfare. You'll cower down at your inability to do something God never called you to do anyway, because when you were in the presence of the devil, he transgendered you. He made you something that you were never supposed to be in the first place. But you think it looks good to be this popular without knowing the warfare that happens behind the scenes because you've been taught wrong.
Whoa, okay. That was more than I expected. Well, let me ask you this because it seems like there is this rhetoric going around that you're just out here to get the people's money. You're having these big events. I mean, you see the nice stage, the band, and everything like that.
Can you imagine? This is let me tell you how diabolical this is. First of all, the Bible tells everybody that the devil's name is the accuser of the brethren. He's literally the slanderer. So I just want you to mark anybody that has said this about me. You can just go to all the Cover by Gods this year on YouTube. Just go there And I want you to go see how many times I took up an offering. I paid for Covered by God out of pocket. I paid for, can you imagine how that is to pay for something out of pocket? Now, I do not think it's wrong for ministries to take an offering as long as you are not lying to the people, telling them that their breakthrough came because they sold and not because of God, right? I don't like stuff like that because I feel like you're fleecing the sheep, you're stealing their money, and it's thievery, right? But I do not think it's wrong for people to take an offering. I just don't make a habit out of it. Like I just don't. If you can count on probably two fingers how many times I did it this year. Go look. It's still up. There was no need to lie on me. Whose money have I stolen? I paid for it out of pocket. You lie on me. You talk about me like a dog, and I still come out my own pocket to pay for it so that you're not inconvenienced when you get there and you can hear the word undiluted without a desire for you to give or without the Holy Ghost being so moved that you feel led to give in this moment. No, give with sobriety. And as a matter of fact, before you give the Covered by God, give to the poor. Your money is no good at this ministry until you give to the poor. That's the assignment I'm on because we've been taught for too long the sow a seed doctrine. Ooh. But the truth is, your real insurance comes according to Psalms 41 when you get to the poor. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. And then there's a list of things that happen to you when you do that. My favorite one is, I will not give you over to the will of your enemies. You're so protected when you give to the poor. He said, I'll deliver you in your time of trouble. Mm. In your sick bed, I'll overturn the disease for you. That's Psalms 41. So I wanted to, at least while these people are under my tutelage for this season of their life, to teach them I'm not mad at sowing and giving and all of that. Please give. I would like to stop paying for it on my own, right? But before you give to this ministry, give to the poor and watch what God does. Because we're going to stick to scripture. Let's stick to scripture. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So I think that can we start marking people for lying on me? Can you mark them? Can we at least say, can we start testing the fruit like the Bible tells us to test? So if this person said, I'm only doing this for money and I'm stealing the people's money, and you go back and watch all of the videos that are still up and you see that I didn't ask for an offering, where am I stealing the money from? Can we, is it not fathomable that a wealthy woman can operate with integrity and didn't sell her soul, and she can use the money she made in her business to pay for ministry, even though that wasn't required of her? So who's the real liar? Who's the real thief? Who's the real devil and the false accuser? Who's the real slanderer? Who's the real person that should have been mocked? These people are going to be held accountable for their amens that they've been giving these false people online. See, all of them want you to think I'm false, but the truth is they're false.
That's pretty scary. Well, let me just, can we, let me hit a U-turn real quick. Because not only that, along with many of the things that have been said, there are a lot of statements that are being said about this husband that you're lying about, that you're hiding from the people. And, I need clarity because I'm confused. I'm like, what?
Imagine being talked about online saying you lied about something you never told anybody about in the first place. That's the point.
Mm.
You have to get down to the bottom of it. I never told anybody anything to say that I lied about a thing. There was never a promise I gave to anybody to say that I lied about anything. As a matter of fact, when I put out the video of an engagement, it went out without a man in the video. That's how private I am in general. I've never posted my house online. I've never posted my car online. I stopped posting my children years ago online. So maybe once a year on a birthday or something. And I stopped doing that. Like I don't post my private life anymore. I have learned to live my dream life because I genuinely live my dream life offline. I think this generation has done everybody a disservice by oversharing their life. I think it's not wise. And I think that there's reasons why certain people want to know your life so bad. As a matter of fact, what I know about the devil is that he's not omnipresent, he's not all knowing, and he's not omniscient. He needs you to tell him what's going on so he knows what to attack.
Come
And the truth is, I heard God say, keep it silent. Now, I do believe God is going to allow me to tell my testimony, and baby, what a testimony it is. I can't wait. Because you're going to know that there is a God. And you're going to be like, I cannot wait.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
But he told me not to share my testimony. With that being said, I didn't lie because I didn't tell you anything because it was none of your business. And let me just say this because I think this is the foundation of it all. I'm grown. So if I never told you nothing about my private life, I'm grown. Aside from that, I've been telling these people I was a multimillionaire for years now. Nobody has ever demanded to see my bank accounts. Not only did I tell them I was a millionaire for years now, I've also told them I paid $1 million in taxes. Nobody's ever demanded to see my bank accounts.
My God.
I've been leading a fast for about 5 years now. Nobody has ever demanded to know what my prayers answered were for those fasts were. Corporately, we all get together 3 times a month at the beginning of the month to fast. Not one person has demanded to know what the answers of my fast were. Why? Do you now have certain people? Because we do have people with wisdom that are like, Tiffany, I've been married for this long. Do not tell nobody on social media about what you got going on. Tiffany, I've been married. I'm telling you, you heard the Lord accurately. There's a reason these people are obsessed with what's going on. So we do have, thank God, a remnant of people who understand spiritual things. But there's got to be a reason why these people are perseverating on a situation that's not going to help them anyway. Well, we just think we deserve to know because you did a fast with us. I've done many fasts with you. Why have you never asked me what the fruit of those fasts were? Why are you so bent on knowing about my private life that I'm not sharing with you? I'm not sharing that with you. My marriage is not the totem pole for marriages. I don't have a marriage ministry, nor have I heard God tell me to go into a marriage ministry. It's not something I desire to share out loud. I have many beautiful things that happen in my private life that I am warned by counsel, don't share this publicly. You're talking about big wins, Ezekiel. That I get a phone call, don't share this publicly. And I'm like, dang, I would have really shut some people up with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone stunt on people. Yeah. Don't share that publicly. That's not the only thing I'm not sharing. There are wins after wins after wins that I have been warned not to share publicly. There's got to be a reason for that. I just had a popular, well, I think he's losing his influence, but there was a relationship coach that did a live mocking the Year of the Bride fast, mocking the fact that I wasn't sharing my husband and mocking praying in tongues. The praying in tongues part, he's now made himself an enemy against God. So he has to go to God against that because I do believe in praying in tongues and I don't believe that God has gotten rid of that. However, why would you mock? Because he's not the only person I've heard mock about fasting for marriages. But why in the world would you mock a generation of men and women? Because the Year of the Bride fast is for all people. Why would you mock people for turning down their plates, killing their flesh to make a decision or allowing God to make a decision? Because you've never done that before. Let's be real. We're fornicators out here. We don't let God make decisions. We think we know better. We trust God in every other area of our life except for this one.
My Lord.
Why would you mock a generation of people? Because it's hundreds and thousands of people that joined this fast that said, I'm going to turn down my plate and I'm going to allow God to kill my flesh and kill every idol of my heart. And I want God to be back in his first place with me. I need to return back to my first love with God. I need to make sure that this person I'm going to covenant myself with is not a destiny destroying relationship. Because what I've learned is being with the wrong man or woman, especially somebody that is a narcissist. And I know people don't like using that word these days, but it really is a Jezebel spirit and a Leviathan spirit, which is the king of pride.
Yeah.
Well, being with a narcissist, a real one, will make you sick. It will literally change your nervous system.
Come on.
It will literally change your immune system and make it and compromise it. It will literally change your brain waves. And the wrong relationship will make you lose all your money because if you get in a relationship with an accursed thing, and everybody's watching right now can attest to this, you got in a relationship with the wrong man or woman, all your money went. You weren't able to make money anymore. You didn't have that drive anymore. All of that was sucked out of you. You want to know why? Because you started having sex with an accursed thing. Get rid of them. See how fast your life turn around. Why would you mock a generation of people that are saying, God, I've always gotten it wrong. I've always made this an idol. And I'm now ripping this to pieces and I'm putting you back in your proper place. Tell me what to do. Most of the people that are in this fast break up with the person they were having sex with. How do you mock a fast that does that? How do you mock a God that does that? I don't understand it. Then you have people who were divorced or separated and got back together. How do you mock a God for reconciling something that seems so impossible to reconcile? How do you do that? Not great with finances? That's okay. Experian is your big financial friend. Explore credit card offers, some labeled no ding decline, which means if you're not approved, they won't hurt your credit scores. See Experian.com for details. Applying for cards labeled no ding decline won't hurt your credit scores if you aren't initially approved. And then the man said, well, if I was her, I would never hide my wife. God would never have you hide your wife. As if I was just reading the book of Mark. Do you know how many times Jesus said in the Bible when he performed the miracle, don't tell them I did this?
My God.
It's right in the book. Apparently he don't read it like everybody else though. We can't act like God would never tell you not to say anything because he told Mary and Joseph, don't tell anybody about it. Matter of fact, get out of here until King Herod is dead because he's trying to kill him. There's got to be a reason so many people want to know about a marriage that's not going to affect them either way. They're not going to know anything about it. But thank God I have not just counsel that has said, absolutely not, don't do it. There's a reason for this right now. And also a remnant of believers that have flooded my emails, flooded my DMs saying, prophetess, do not share. You heard the Lord. This is what happened when I shared. This is what happened with me when I didn't listen to God and I got overly excited and shared. So I think the first answer to your question is I'm grown and it's nobody's business. If the second I said I'm not sharing was the second everybody should have let it go, because it's a boundary now everybody wants to break.
Ooh.
You don't have the right to force me. You shouldn't feel entitled to my life because I never gave it to you in the first place. Number two, God told me not to share. And we're not going to act like it's impossible for God to tell somebody not to share something for however long he says don't share it for. And that's just what it is. And number three, because I'm spiritually inclined, I also understand that there's a reason the devil wants me to share it so much because it's something he can't get access to and he really wants to touch. People don't know about the death threats I get, the death threats my children get. I mean, you think this is the reason I don't post my children? I know more than you know in some areas. I live this online public lifestyle. I know what I do behind the scenes in intercession. There are some people who are regular civilians in life. There are some people who are soldiers in life, and then there are some people who are Marines and Navy SEALs. A regular person can post their families online. Soldiers can post their families online. Marine and Navy SEALs won't.
Ooh.
They have a different enemy after them that you don't have. As a matter of fact, the enemy after them can't come after you because of what they do for a living. And you want to you want the prophet of God to dishonor hearing God's voice because you think it's impossible for God to tell somebody don't share just yet.
Ooh.
When the Bible is clear that Jesus told people while he gave them miracles, don't tell anybody I did this. Whether they did it or not was on them, but he definitely said it. It's in scripture.
Well. Moving on because that you made that crystal clear. I still see online now, and I'm sorry because when I see this type of stuff, it makes me say like, what is going on? It's like everything that you do is, there are skeptics, there are people condemning the things that you say, things that you made. I think it was at a cover by God that you were declaring, hey, Kamala Harris is a witch, and now you are a Trump idolater. Now you don't love black people. What's going on? First and foremost, why is it everybody has something, a problem with everything you say? And two, like, what's going on even on this political side? It's probably pretty unclear for some people where you truly stand. What's that about?
Number one, I think it's nobody's business, right? That's number one. The last time I voted was 2008. I have absolutely no idolatry towards politics. I could care less about it at all. I've just never cared about that. That's why I felt like I was one of the best people to talk about it. One of, not the, right? Because I just didn't care. I had no feeling or affiliations or affinities towards anybody. With that being said, let me try to answer your question in pieces. There was a woman an older woman, I call her mother in the church, but she said to me, Tiffany, it's not your delivery that they're mad at, it's the deliverance that your delivery brought. And that completely shifted my perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I've learned is that we have a generation of people who don't discern well.
Mm.
And the discernment in the body, I would say, is a nose. So everybody's always got their nose plugged up. because they don't discern well, so they can't smell anything out. They can't sniff anything out. When you can't smell, let's say somebody has a cold. When your nose is stuffed up, can you taste your food?
Yeah.
You can't taste. So here we have the word that's food,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have these false prophets over here that everybody thinks I'm a false prophet, but you got these false prophets over here that's giving you food filled with poison. You got the word of God that's still a bit bitter, right? But now your nose is plugged up and you can't tell which one is which
Ooh.
because discernment is gone.
Mm.
Why do I bring up discernment? Most believers cannot see that most of the people that are calling me mean or saying I should say it a different way are really witches disguised as believers. There's this one girl that came in my comments and she said, I was never able to follow the year of the bride class. I was never able to take on to this. She's so mean. She's not showing the fruit of the spirits and things like this. I saw 20 people come up after her. You know what? I agree with you. Me neither. I agree with you. And I knew something was wrong with this. I went to her page. I did a little digging. And sure enough, she was a bona fide witch. Self-proclaimed. I went back and I posted all of her screenshots of this. And I said, you didn't tell nobody you was a witch. And I said, all of you believers who came into agreement with a witch against me will be held accountable to God for this. You think she ever went back on being a witch? Never. She never retracted it. She never said she wasn't. She said, I can't believe you went back and looked at my pictures. God loves me too, was what she said. Yeah. With that being said, whenever I notice people saying things like that about me, she's mean, all of this stuff, her delivery is off, they are either in some type of sin, whether it's fornication, lesbianism, homosexuality. Yeah. They are, they're just in they have some type of open door, then I'm triggering their demons, which is what it is. That's just what it is. So when you talk about Kamala and Donald Trump, obviously I went on stage and I said Kamala was a witch. But what most people don't, well, nobody knows actually, outside of the people that in my small circle that knows is before I gave that word, I heard the Lord tell me to give that word on stage. Wow. I called 3 to 4 people that I trust in ministry. And I said, this was the word of the Lord I heard. Can you judge it for me? Now, this is me. Those that she has no accountability. She has nobody that she listens to. This is just before I got on that stage and said that, I made myself accountable. God didn't tell me to do that. I did it as a just in case. This is a strong word I'm about to give. I know how much influence I have that will shift a generation to do something. God, I know I heard you, but I would like it to be judged just in case. So I know I'm not doing this. I have no reason. I don't even like politics. I don't. Tiffany, that's the word of the Lord. Tiffany, that's the word of the Lord. Tiffany, that's the word of the Lord. Wow. I get on stage and I say that. I also say I heard the Lord say that Trump was Cyrus. People were very upset about that as well. Well, Tiffany, I heard all the evangelicals said that he was Cyrus back in 2020. I can't answer that. I don't listen to them. I don't listen to other prophetic words from other pastors. So I couldn't tell you what other people said about Trump. What I do know is in 2020, many evangelicals made him an idol. They lost their ministries because of that. Some are just now bouncing back and trying to rebuild what they lost, but they definitely suffered the consequences of that. But what I can tell you is that I heard God say that she was a witch and that